Live from YouTube, it's the 4th Annual Luminary Awards. Please welcome your hosts, Catherine Grebenikova and Kieran Lackmansing.
Good evening, Thornley. Welcome to the 4th Annual Luminary Awards.
Make sure to load up on snacks, grab your drinks, and sit back because we got quite the show ahead of us. I'm Kieran.
And I'm Catherine, and we are honored to be your host for this evening's event.
Tonight we'll be presenting 16 awards to the most outstanding students in the fields of art and technology here at Thornley Secondary School.
We are also thrilled to have several of Thornley's talented musicians performing for us this evening.
Later in the show, we'll be diving deep into pieces from future ACAM students,
as well as catching up with a special Luminary alumni and a former ACAM student about how ACAM prepared her for the real world.
And for the third year in a row, we're excited to have Luminary founders Daria Amir-Shahi and Aviva Mirsky presenting the Best Film Award.
A remarkable panel of judges has looked over 75 submissions of videos, photographs, written pieces, and more for this year's award show.
Without all the continued support of staff and students, we wouldn't be here tonight. So huge thank you on behalf of the Luminaries team and nominees.
Without further ado, let's get started with the first awards of the show. To kick off the night, we'll be recognizing the students that graced stage 219 this year for the first time, whether virtually or in person.
For the last year, Mr. Stone has mentored these young talents, and the following students have demonstrated they have a promising future ahead of them. Here are your nominees for the Best Breakout Performance.
Emily Ng, Grade 10, Queens of the Realm.
Normally, this story would be told in front of a live audience, but due to current situations, Queen Becky decided that it would be good for both queens to be good role models to their people and tell their story over a Zoom call.
Max Pressament, Grade 12, Deadline.
I got nothing.
Oh, come on, man.
You have
nothing.
I got nothing right now.
This is too much.
So long.
It's too much.
Look, I'm sorry. I can't think of anything. I can try playing music. That might help.
Lisa Yucatel, Grade 11, Movie Monologue Project. Suits, Michael Ross.
You guys heard evidence earlier in the trial that I have a photographic memory. And I do. But the way it works, I don't just take a snapshot of something. See,
And the Luminary Award for Best Breakout Performance goes to Emily Ng.
Hey everybody! I would like to start off with thanking Mr. Stone especially. He's helped me develop my confidence as an actress and my confidence in a person overall. He's also taught me a billion amazing, fantastic tips and tricks and techniques to help with my acting. So thank you so much to Mr. Stone. I'd also like to thank my classmates who are always super helpful and amazing with feedback, and that feedback has led to help me create such a performance as Queens of the Realm. It means the world to me to have been nominated alongside these other amazing performances and actors and actresses, so thank you so much for this award. It means the world to me.
Congratulations, Emily. That was great. These performers were able to take on the challenge of becoming their character and disguise themselves completely. Despite being young stars that started their career early in life, their acting journey is just beginning.
Dedicating so much of their time to writing scripts, practicing dialogue, and perfecting expressions, here are your nominees for the Best Actress.
Evie Carrier, Grade 11, Movie Monologue.
Shelby, as you know,
Steel Magnolias.
Down and wallow in it.
Mullins Breakdown.
We should handle it in the best way we know how and get on with it. That's what my mind says.
Kylie Mayusi, Grade 10, Queens of the Realm.
You're about to hear the most awesome story ever told. The story of Queen Molly and Queen Becky. Normally, this story would be told in front of a live audience, but due to current
Julia
situations...
Petrucci, Grade 11, Movie Monologue, Malcolm and Marie. Thank you
for watching 100 cuts and reading 100 drafts. Thank you for your notes, your experience, your patience, your authenticity you bring to this.
Allison Upshaw, Grade 12, Movie Monologue, Jane the Virgin. Jane.
It isn't an exact science, but maybe he's around familiar places, familiar things. So I'm gonna take him around, since I'm his wife.
And the Luminary Award for Best Actress goes to Julia Petrucci.
Thank you so much for voting for me. This means a lot. Thank you to Mr. Stone for nominating me, because that was really, really nice and really cool of you. It is a big honor to do this and super fun. I wish we could all be there in person to actually be there together, but this will have to do. So thank you so much again.
Good job, Julia. Congrats. Phenomenal acting happens when both the inner and outer self are portrayed at the same time. The following actors were able to find the perfect balance of becoming a character while staying true to themselves. As an audience, we were able to truly connect to their characters and their stories through the screen. And the nominees for Thornley's Best Actor are
Thomas Darling, grade 12. Movie monologue, The Lighthouse, Thomas
Let
Waite.
Neptune strike ye dead, Winslow! Hark! Bellow, and bid our father the sea
Ethan
king
Goldfarb, grade 11. Movie monologue, Herb Brooks monologue.
Great moments are born from great opportunity.
Owen McEachern,
That's what you
grade 11. Movie monologue, Goodwill Hunting, Sean McGuire.
Thinking about it. Then something occurred to me. I fell into a deep, peaceful sleep, and I haven't thought about you since. You know what occurred to me?
And the Luminary Award for Best Actor goes to Ethan Goldfarb.
Hello everybody. If you're watching this, it means I won the award for Best Actor. So I would like to say thank you to all of you for being here and watching The Luminaries. I hope you're enjoying it so far. I would like to thank Mr. Stone for nominating me for this Luminary. It means a lot to me and I didn't expect it at all. And I would also like to thank the entire Luminary team and everybody who worked so hard to make this possible, because I think it's awesome that we get to do this in such a strange and unprecedented time. And it's hard for everybody, so this is just a nice thing for everybody to be able to have and experience and watch. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you so much, Ethan. Everyone listens to music, but not everyone understands what components pull the listener in and make us connect through it. Thankfully, these musicians do. They've given the world the pleasure of listening to their pieces, provoking thought, and inspiring the world around them. Here are your nominees for Best Music.
Aliana Jamal, grade 11. Audio remix. Fiona Varty, grade 11. Games People Play. Ingrid Quinn, grade 12. Consolation Number 3 by France Liszt.
And the Luminary Award for Best Music goes to Fiona Varty.
Hi everyone, hope you're enjoying the Luminaries. Thank you so much for this award. Games People Play by Mel Torme is a really special song for me because Carol Kay plays the original bass part, and it was just lots of fun to learn this really phenomenal bass line. I'd like to thank Marty, Kai, and everyone at the church for helping me put this together and giving me opportunities to do these kinds of things. I really do have a lot of fun. This song wasn't easy, but I really did enjoy the challenge.
Congrats to all the winners in the drama and music categories.
Next up, we have our first musical performance of the night. Tyler Rain has performed at the Luminary Awards for the past 2 years, and we're excited to hear him perform an original tonight. Here's Tyler with Back for More.
What if it was meant to be? just happened to be. Would you see how you lie and you cheat, you joke but you mean every word? Oh, you lie and you cheat, but you beat and you beat me down to the earth. I won't come back for more. Oh no, no. Should I cut you off this time? Should I just say goodbye? Should I wait till we drink too much alone and such a thing just happens to be? Or will I see how you lie and you cheat, you joke but you mean every word? Oh, you lie and you cheat, but you beat and you beat me down to the earth. I won't come back for more. Oh, I could see this isn't meant to be. The things you say are nothing but a game you play with me. Just another lie or cheat, a joke that you mean to be true. Oh, lie or cheat, a bit to beat me down to the earth. I won't come back for more. 'Cause you lie and you cheat, you joke but you mean every word. Oh, you lie and you cheat, but you beat and you beat me down to the earth. I won't come back for more. Thank you guys. Luminaries, back to you.
Thank you, Tyler. That was outstanding. Hey everyone, my name is Elliot. Tonight I'll be presenting the English Awards. Poetry can be anything, but what separates a good poem from a great poem is how the author portrays the world. Deep stylistic imagery can paint a scene and make an audience feel the poem. Metaphors and similes can make an environment relatable and within grasp of understanding. Through the way these young poets have constructed words from the English language into beautiful works of art, from the framework to the final product, they are establishing their point of view in memorable and concrete ways. With that said, here are your nominees for Best Poem.
Emily Ng, grade 10, Anywhere Except Here. Evelyn Liver, grade 12, Meeting Nowhere. Aliyah Nguyen, grade 11, The Scale. Jocelyn Yu, grade 9, Time. Irina Chivoyu, grade 10, A Quilt of White. Gabriel Pattenden, grade 12, The Orchid.
And the Luminary Award for Best Poem goes to Gabriel Pattenden.
Wow, thank you so much for this award and for this honor. I'd like to thank the Luminary Awards for hosting this event during such challenging times. I'd also like to thank them for providing students a platform to submit their artwork to, and for encouraging students to be proud of their work, and for encouraging them to display their work as well. I'd like to thank some of my teachers. I'd like to thank Mr. Capolongo and Mr. Hutcherson for supporting me and guiding me with my writing and providing me with some constructive criticism and being very helpful with that. Because it's easy to get lost with creative writing, but it's even easier to be proud of and happy with the product that you have when you have such a supportive and caring group of people around you. So I want to thank them for that, and thank you so much again for this award, and congratulations to the other nominees that have won and been nominated as well tonight. So thank you.
Once upon a time in 2018, two grade 12 students, Daria and Aviva, had the vision to create an award show. Its purpose? To highlight Thornley's talent in art and technology. With the help of Mr. Belchevsky and their friends, they were able to build what everyone knows now as the Luminary Awards. In fact, you're watching it right now. Since 2018, it has grown into an award show with over 16 categories and is known by all Thornley students. Although I think that's a pretty sweet story, the following students crafted phenomenal short stories that brought readers into their very own world. Here are your nominees for Best Short Story.
Connie Lee Tsai, grade 11, I'll see you soon. Lauren Cito, grade 9, Close. Leah Chamady, grade 12, Blink Once, Blink Again.
And the Luminary Award for Best Short Story goes to Leah Chamady.
The short story that I wrote was for my writer's craft class with Mr. Capolongo, and I really was struggling to come up with ideas, and I decided to look for some writing prompts, and the beginning of my story is a writing prompt that I just kind of took with me and wrote the rest of the story with whatever came to mind. I just want to say thank you to Mr. Capolongo for all the good feedback on the assignment, and I was able to fix it up and edit it to make sure it was ready and I could submit it to the luminaries.
A huge congratulations to all the winners in the English categories. Now we have Catalan Helps singing Betty by Taylor Swift.
Something about it felt like home. Somehow when I left my scarf there, it's your sister's house and you still got it in your drawer even now. Oh, your sweet disposition, my wide-eyed gaze. We're singing in the car, getting lost upstate. Autumn leaves falling down like pieces in a place, and I can picture it after all these days. And I know it's long gone, that magic's not here no more, and I might be okay, but I'm not fine at all. 'cause you were looking over me. Wind in my hair, I was there, I remember it all too well. Photo album on the counter, the cheeks were turning red. You used to be a little kid with glasses in a twin-sized bed. Your mother's telling stories about you on a t-ball team. You tell me about your past, thinking your future was me. And I know it's all gone, and it was nothing else I could do. And I forget about you long enough to forget why you needed to. 'Cause there we are again in the middle of the night. We're dancing around the kitchen in the refrigerator light. Down the stairs, you were there, you remember it all too well. Maybe we got lost in translation, maybe I asked for too much. Maybe this thing was a masterpiece till you tore it all up. Running scared, I was there, I remember it all too well. And hey, you called me up again just to break me like a promise. So casually cruel in the name of being honest. I'm a crumbled up piece of paper lying here, 'cause I remember it all, too well. Time won't fly, it's like I'm paralyzed by it. I like to be my old self again, but I'm still trying to find it. After plaid shirt days and nights when you made me your own. Now you mail back my things and I walk home alone. But you keep my old scarf from that very first week, 'cause it reminds you of innocence and it smells like me. You can't get rid of it, 'cause you remember it all too well. Wind in my hair, you were there, you remember it all. Down the stairs, you were there, you remember it all. It was red, I was there, I remember it all too well.
Thank you, Cataline. That was an incredible performance. Next, we'll be celebrating some of Thornley's visual artists.
Far from beginners, these students are capable of combining the elements of proportion, perspective, shadow, and tone, all while telling a moving story captured in time. These factors are all meticulously drawn together to create a beautiful piece. Here are your nominees for Best Drawing.
Emily Kim, grade 11. Every Child Matters. Elizabeth Lee, grade 11. Veal Vallow and His Portrait. Maya Leckie, grade 11. Cherries. Joy Tian, grade 11. Marble Boat. Sophia Shi, grade 11. Reflection to the Past.
And the Luminary Award for Best Drawing goes to Emily Kim.
I want to thank everyone for the Best Drawing Luminary Award this year. It is an honor to accept this award and I am so grateful. This year, my drawing that I submitted is about the Indigenous children who had to attend residential schools, which took them away from their childhood. I want to thank my grade 11 art teacher, Ms. Casulo, for all the support that she gave me and all the things that she's taught me that I could improve for the future. I also want to thank my parents and friends for supporting me and being with me every step of the way. Thank you again, and I hope everyone stays safe.
Wow, that was excellent, Emily. Working relentlessly, these students stand for endless hours in front of easels to perfect their bodies of work. Blending colors, textures, and materials, they manage to take any viewer to a world of visual intensity and beauty. Here are your nominees for Best Painting.
Heva Baghiri, grade 11. Replica of Lauren S. Harris, Icebergs. Sasha Eisenberg, grade 9. Castle Scene. Emily Kim, grade 11. Your Name. Leslie Kim, grade 9. Colors Lost in the Shadows. Elizabeth Lee, grade 11. Monkera A. May Ponce. Maya Leckie, grade 11. Contrast. Kelly Mark, grade 11. COVID. Joy Tian, grade 11. Two Roses.
And the Luminary Award for Best Painting goes to Kelly Mark.
Hi, I want to thank the Luminary Awards for this opportunity. This is such a cool way to showcase talent each year by so many. I really appreciate the support I've been given over the years, especially by my parents who have been extremely encouraging to pursue my dreams and ambitions. And I also want to give a thanks to the art teachers I've had who have helped me to improve my technique and expand my capabilities and challenge me in new ways of being creative and creating new art. Thank you very much.
Well done, Kelly. It's another day in the mundane life of quarantine. Throw on some sweatpants and a hoodie, or in Mr. Belchevsky's case, a sock on his head. The usual. Most people don't give much thought to the pieces of fabric we use to express ourselves. The following students know how to combine texture, color, and stitching to create a bold piece of art for the runway of life. Here are your nominees for Best Fashion.
Chloe Lee, grade 12. Fairy Dress. Elizabeth Lee, grade 11. Victorian Goth. Kate Morozova, grade 11. 1830s dress.
And the Luminary Award for Best Fashion goes to Elizabeth Lee.
I am really grateful to receive this award. I made a lot of progress with my design and seamstressing skills this year, and for that I just have to thank Miss Byrne, who's shown me and taught me a lot in terms of fashion design as a whole. I can make better patterns, better figures, and overall just have more neat and complex designs. And so I'm very thankful for her and also for all the students in class who've helped me out and taught me a lot in terms of fashion design. And of course, thank you to the Luminaries team for making this all possible.
A huge congratulations to all of the winners. Now, we're excited to showcase some pieces by our incoming ACAM students. They're young, they're energetic, and their talents have no boundaries.
Nothing much. What's up with you?
I cannot believe I fell for that. Oh my gosh.
What? What? Where's the funny? Give it to me.
Is it me, or does it smell like Updog in here?
What's up, Doc?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
Hi everyone, here are some tips on how you can maintain mental wellness.
Tip 1. Accept who you are and feel good about yourself. Phew. Okay, cheer up. Now's the time to accept myself.
While in outer space, the reactor went off. Me and my friend went to fix it with teamwork.
Wow, that was great. We can't wait to see what these young artists have to bring to Thornley next year. Now, we'll celebrate some of Thornley's digital arts.
Typography and images are a graphic designer's best friend. These digital artists communicate messages by means of visual content while utilizing these key and crucial elements. Graphic designers elevate their works by focusing on detail and logistics, displaying a seamless product. All of these young graphic artists have optimized tools and skills to achieve just this, and in doing so, open doors for their future. These are your nominees for Best Graphic Design.
Jamie Dario, grade 12, Teary Eye. Kristen Finley, grade 11, Marvel Postcard. Ada Holton Park, grade 11, The Cyborg. Ali Reza Johnson, grade 11, Money Heist. Jin Lee, grade 10, No Time to Hesitate. Maya Leckie, grade 11, Destiny. Joanne Luong, grade 11, Thundercube. Sophia Shi, grade 11, Sophia Shi's Art Portfolio 2020-2021.
And the Luminary Award for Best Graphic Design goes to Jin Lee.
Thank you, tremendous thanks to those who gave me this art. It was unimaginable that I would win the graphic design category, and I'm grateful for the recognition I've received for my work because I think I'm a little bit lucky to win this award. I wanted to indicate that we need to keep our eyes open on how human activities drive changes that negatively affect the nature. Also, thank you to the best teacher, Ms. Jokes, who taught me how to graphic design and build a strong foundation of basic skills last semester. I couldn't be here without your teaching. Too many thanks to you. Tremendous thanks to everybody, and thank you.
Hi, my name is Lauren and I'll be presenting the photography categories for tonight. The first photograph ever taken was in 1826 by Joseph Nicephorniepce using a process called heliography. From commercial to instant cameras, photography has come a long way, and now we all carry one in our pockets. The following nominees have managed to capture a moment in time with just the click of a button. Here are your nominees for Best Junior Photography.
Queenie Au, grade 10, Downtown on Queens. Bronwyn Earl, grade 10, Going, Gone. Leslie Kim, grade 9, Gold Lining. Jin Lee, grade 10, Whale. Kylie Mayusi, grade 10, Spirit of the Woods. Logan Perone, grade 10, Black and White Forest Walkway. Sierra Ruddick, grade 10. Tuesday morning. Frank Zhao, grade 10. Neon World.
And the Luminary Award for Best Junior Photography goes to Kylie Mayusi.
Thank you so much for choosing me for Best Junior Photography. I absolutely adore photography, especially portrait taking, and I was really glad that I got the chance to expand my knowledge and practice my skills during photography class last semester. First, I'd like to thank my brother for continuously allowing me to steal his equipment for projects such as this, and for teaching me the basics of a camera. I'd like to thank my friends for bringing the equipment and for modeling in the photo that I took. I'd also like to thank Mr. Ackerman for teaching a really great photography class. And as always, thank you to the Luminaries team for putting on such a great award show.
Congratulations, Kylie. With the power of a camera, a fleeting moment can be captured to last forever. Every photo taken, whether it be professionally or in someone's backyard, captures a world around them to provoke raw emotions. The photographers nominated today are distinguished by their passion and aptitude for using their craft to tell an honest story. And the nominees are
Ashlyn Finley, grade 11. Tulips. Veronica Castellan, grade 11. Heaven on Earth. Roya Merchant, grade 11. Mesmerizing Minnewaca Mountains. Elise Spillman, grade 12. Life of Pi. Julia Song, grade 11. The Met at One Point Perspective. Emily Yu, grade 11. Solitude.
And the Luminary Award for Best Senior Photography goes to Elise Spillman.
Hi everyone, and thank you. I am so grateful to be receiving the award for Best Senior Photography this year. I would like to start off by thanking Mr. Ackerman for guiding me through all of my struggles in his 3 photography classes I've taken over the last 3 years at Thornley. I would also like to thank him for teaching me how to create a triptych so that I could even make this photo possible. I would like to thank my parents for always supporting me, and I would also like to thank my neighbor for helping me shoot all the pictures for this photo and for holding lights for me and feeding me snacks while we were taking the photos. I would also like to give a huge shout out to the Luminary Award team for making this whole event possible. Without you, I wouldn't have received this award. So the biggest shout out goes to you guys. Stay safe, everyone. Bye.
Congratulations, Elise. Last week I had the opportunity to catch up with Anna Lee Huang. Anna has been a notable Thornley and Luminaries alumni as a performer, filmmaker, and ACAM student. She's graced the Luminary stage every year since 2018, performing phenomenal covers like Rise Up by Andre Day and Selfish by Madison Beer. Anna also won 2 Luminary Awards at last year's show. She claimed the title of Best Film with her short Lucid, and Best Cinematography for Toronto, the Megacity. Outside of the Luminaries, a lot of you may recognize the soccer promo she created for Thornley's soccer team, which I think was pretty cool. Anna also has a YouTube channel where she has over 65.5 thousand subscribers and posts covers, fashion videos, and passion projects. Anna is now at Ryerson for the media production program. When I sat down and talked to Anna over Zoom, she shared how ACAM influenced her post-secondary journey and gave some advice to some future artists.
Hi, Anna.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
Doing okay, just starting high school.
Yeah.
Okay, we can just get on with the interview then.
Let's do it.
first question is, how did ACAM help you with your post-secondary journey?
All right. So, going into high school, I honestly had no idea what I wanted to do. And when I signed up for ACAM, I submitted a drawing because I wanted to kind of go into fine arts and I didn't really know what I wanted to do with it. I basically just took Comtech because it was a requirement. And then kind of like having the experience from how visual arts has like even graphic design, Photoshop, and then Comtech kind of delving deeper into like the video and audio elements, I feel like just going into Comtech opened my eyes to how many opportunities there were and how like it was possible to do this for a living, because I was like, oh, I'll just be a graphic designer. That's like, I don't want to say it's generic because like a lot of people actually do really enjoy graphic design, but like I wasn't aware of the opportunities. So the only job in art that I could think of that was viable was graphic design, but it ended up not being for me.
Well, that's interesting. Next question is, how did ACAM influence your career path?
All right, so I feel like I kind of talked about this in the last question, but I guess I'm going to talk about Comtech more than I am visual arts, even though that is like, you know, part of ACAM. But I feel like going into Comtech, like I realized how much goes into a production and how many people are involved in it, which means like a lot of job opportunities. So like there's different departments. You could literally like, you could have no technical skills and you could have like business skills and you could still be in the field, and it would be useful to kind of like have that knowledge. So I feel like Comtech just kind of opened my eyes to, you know, what was out there, because I had no idea. I was like, when I thought of film, I used to think like, oh, just like a broke artist, an indie filmmaker, but no, that's not always what it is.
Yeah, okay. I guess people don't know what options there are when you get into high school.
Yeah.
Okay. What have you been up to with your YouTube channel?
Wow. So, hashtag shameless plug. My YouTube channel is youtube.com/moonflowercovers. Go there after the Luminary Awards, and not right now. But I kind of had a K-pop phase in high school, and I was basically just posting whatever, whenever. I was anonymous for 3 years because I didn't want anyone to find out and make fun of me at school. And then in grade like 11 or 12, I switched my content over to music and fashion and lifestyle kind of. And I've just kind of been doing that like on and off for the past couple of years. I'm trying to maintain a routine, but it's really hard to not make things about numbers. So like if I see that a video is like tanking in views, I'm like, oh, I'm just like never gonna upload a video again. It's fine. And then I come back a couple months later. So I really need to get on a routine, but yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Oh, well, just check out Anna's YouTube channel, you know? Okay. What advice would you give to aspiring artists, filmmakers, or musicians?
Ooh. I don't know if I'm that well equipped to answer this question because I'm not entirely working in the field yet, but I am like studying it. So I feel like, I mean, most people who are watching this are in high school, right? So I feel like just make things for the sake of making them and make things that you like. Because I've struggled a lot with kind of like, oh, if I'm gonna put so much time into this and if I'm gonna like rent so much equipment, I need monetary gain. And it's like, of course it's important to be compensated for your time, but if you're making something for merit or if you're making something for profit, it's gonna come off as ingenuine and people aren't gonna be able to connect with your message. So make stuff for the sake of making and get yourself out there, because if I can get my mediocre 10th grade film into a festival, so can you.
Oh, well, I guess that concludes our meeting. It was nice seeing you again, Anna.
Yay! It was nice seeing you too. I missed you so much.
Thanks, Anna. We can't wait to see your future projects. You're always a great contribution to the Luminaries.
Now we have the last few categories of the night. Film. This year, we asked the man himself, Robert Belchevsky, if he could write a better insult than us. Let's see how he did.
So let me get this straight. If you go like that, I think I got this. I think, oh, that's where, oh. Ooh. Sorry about that. Hold on a second. Let me, Oh, excuse me. Yes, hi there. Sorry, that was just me watching my favorite YouTube channel, How to Knit Like an Expert and Make a Fancy Scarf. I'm really looking forward to the outcome, how this is going to turn out. So, oh, that was kind of awkward. I hope everybody's doing well and enjoying the show. I just want to drop by and say hello, and at the same time I just want to say that I'm working really hard in my classes towards creating new and exciting new content that I know all my Comtech students are really gonna love. Let me see what I got here. I have how to use Windows Movie Maker correctly. That's a very important one. Version 2 of my very popular, and I mean very popular, Audacity project on Pink Unicorns Meet My Little Pony.
And love, adjust, unicorns. If and boom.
Very exciting. I can't wait for that one. And I do have some other exciting projects, like it's called Film Noir and White a la Blanc. I think that's coming down the way as well. So a lot of exciting things happening in the Comtech world. So I hope you're enjoying the show. And I just really want to say, let's throw it back to our hosts and present the next award in the show. Thank you very much. Sorry.
Animation gives artists the ability to create their own world, where the sky might not even be the limit. The works that the following animators created show just how boundless the art of animation can be. Combining imagination, a digital pen, and time, here are your nominees for Best Animation.
Bryn Damunides, Grade 12. The Shield.
We've been able to bring movie into the real world.
Jamie Dario, Grade 12. Baking with Francois. Savannah Jean-Baptiste, Grade 12. A Day in the Life of a Stray Cat. Noah Williams, Grade 12. Apple.
And the Luminary Award for Best Animation goes to Savannah Jean-Baptiste.
Hello everyone, and thank you so much for the title of Best Animation this Luminary season. It's truly an honor to be acknowledged in this way. Animation is not only a medium that I use to express myself, but one that I also use to explore new creative avenues and try new things that I haven't tried before. This particular project I worked on very hard, so I'm so glad that it was recognized and appreciated by everyone. The things that I make are inspired by the people around me and people who support me, so I hope that seeing my animation could inspire some of you as well.
The process of filmmaking is a ton of work and can take countless hours of blood, sweat, and tears. On the other hand, film editing takes countless hours of sitting in front of a computer, which can be way harder. Although we have all mastered sitting in front of computers, not everyone has the patience and skill to piece together a story that would have otherwise never seen the light of day. Here are your nominees for Best Editing.
Ginny Ann, Grade 12. My Quarantine Reflection.
Petting him and just
Braden Armstrong, Grade 11. Video Soundscape. Jamie Dario, Grade 12. Quarantine with Me, Intro Straight to DVD. Nusha Musavipur, Grade 12. Auditory Anxiety. Sophia Shi, Grade 11. Home. Evie Carrier, Grade 11. Independent Studies.
And the Luminary Award for Best Editing goes to Sophia Shi.
Thank you so much for choosing my film for Best Editing Award this year. I really appreciate it because this film means a lot to me and my family and my sister, because it showcases my relationship with my sister as I grew up, since we have a 10-year age gap, and how that kind of affected me as I grew up. This editing, I wanted to make it more home video-like, very personal, and doing so I could add different artistic techniques such as digital like animations and traditional, which I think made it very unique. I used my previous experiences and kind of put it towards using free softwares on my computer that I could find, like iMovie and Photopea, so I tried to make it as good as I possibly could. And I had to really work around trying to rearrange these clips that are still on my computer, the audio and the background song to make it fit into the little animations and so it could go on beat with me changing clips. So that was a bit of a difficulty, but I really enjoyed the challenge and it made it all worth in the end because now I have something that me and my family and everyone else involved could have forever. So thank you so much. It means a lot.
Congratulations, Sophia. Hi, I'm Aviva.
And I'm Daria. We are excited to be here tonight to present the Best Film Award for the 3rd year in a row.
For those of you who don't know who we are, we founded the Luminary Awards back in June of 2018. Developed by a group of friends, the Luminaries was created as an awards show with the single goal of showcasing the best of the arts in Thornlea, as well as give artists from any grade a chance and a platform to share and explore their passions.
Giving young students the opportunity to show the world what they can do. Our goal was to make a show that students could use in order to take the next step forward into the creative industry. From the category of film to poetry, the Luminaries remains an event in which we celebrate the many talented voices and creators within the school. And we can't believe how much the show has evolved over the past 4 years.
While watching movies, we get so enthralled with the big screen that we forget the hundreds of people behind the scenes who work tirelessly to create a phenomenal end product.
The nominees in the following category have managed to combine the arts of cinematography, editing, storytelling, and acting with just a few people working behind and in front of the camera.
Let's not forget to appreciate the fact that this was all done in the middle of a pandemic. Here are your nominees for Best Film.
Evie Carrier, Grade 11, Independent Studies. Kristen Finley, Grade 11, Crack. Ada Holton Park, Grade 11, Soundscape, The Incident. Nusha Muzabipur, Grade 12, Auditory Anxiety. Max Pressament, Grade 12, Deadline.
What the? Oh, wait, that's not. What's going on? That's what's going on.
Sophia Shi, Grade 11, Home.
But what she meant to me as my older sister and as just a person in general that I look up to.
And the Luminary Award for the Best Film goes to Max Pressament.
Wow, look at this. Look at this. It's like a little Oscar. He's so tiny and golden and muscular. It's kind of like me if I were, golden and muscular and tiny. But thank you so much for Best Film Award. That's legitimately an awesome award to win, let alone be nominated. And congrats to all the other nominees who got nominated for Best Film. This is just a really cool award. I have one request though. If we could change it from Best Son to Best Film, I'd appreciate that. Thank you, Luminary team.
Thank you, Daria and Aviva, and congratulations to all the winners and nominees. We wish the show could go on forever, but unfortunately, this is the last award of the night.
This category is slightly different from our other ones because the Thornlea student body voted for this winner.
2 weeks ago, we premiered on our YouTube channel the People's Choice Award.
We showed snippets of all the videos nominated to this year's show, from the Best Film, Best Animation, and Best Editing categories.
and it was up to the students to vote for their favorite video.
Without further ado, here are your finals for People's Choice Award.
Kristen Finley, grade 11, Crack. Savannah Jean-Baptiste, grade 12, A Day in the Life of a Stray Cat. Nusha Muzavipur, grade 12, Auditory Anxiety. Sophia Shi, grade 11, Home.
I know that wherever my family is my home.
Max Pressament, grade 12, Deadline.
Did anyone else know that was gonna happen?
The Luminary Award for People's Choice goes to Max Pressment.
Hi, it's me again. I'm back. This is, again, insane. Thank you very much, Luminary team, for People's Choice Award. That's insane. Because it proves that, it's not actually a popularity vote, and people actually vote for the thing that, they think should deserve to win People's Choice Award. I'm not popular.
We hope you guys enjoyed the show. Thank you to everyone who's been watching the Luminary Awards for the past 4 years. Or for those who are watching for the first time, we hope you liked watching the show tonight as much as we did hosting it.
And congratulations to all of tonight's winners and nominees for their outstanding work. We hope to see you at the 2022 Luminaries with new projects under your belt. To the students and staff who work behind the scenes to make the show possible, we would like to thank you all for your time and support. We truly couldn't be here without you guys.
Even though this year's show was online, it was still an incredibly fun experience that I will never forget. We hope to be able to return to you in person soon, but in the meantime, we'll all continue to stay safe.
Yeah, this was a very fun project to be part of my first year at Thornley. It was great to be able to work with such a talented crew in creating this show for you. But without putting it off any longer, let's end the show off strong by introducing your Luminary directors, Caitlin, Tristan, and Yael.
Hi everyone! We hope you enjoyed watching the show. A special thank you to our two lovely hosts, Catherine Grubenikova and Kieran Lachman Singh. I'm Yael.
And I'm Tristan. We're the VPs of the 2021 Luminaries.
And I'm Caitlin, and I'm the president of the Luminaries team. Together, we oversee the entire production of the show, lead cast and crew, organize submissions.
With way too many folders. And if someone is texting you past midnight, it's probably Tristan and Caitlin. Why are they up at 3 a.m.? Who knows? I, for one, like my sleep.
But at least we're getting stuff done. Anyway, we can't do everything, which is why we have this great team behind us.
A special thanks to our Luminary crew, Ginny Ann, Quinny Au, Ryan Byrne, Sydney Cooper, Annika Deberin, Kristen Finley, Zebedee Francadas.
Catalin Helps, Flora Hu, Emily Ng, Pierre Johnston, Caleb Lai, Lauren Lee, Helen Liu, Jenna Montalbo,
Gabriel Paddington, Max Pressament, Sohaila Prashadam, Laura Ross, Brandon Shim, Emily Yu, and Jocelyn Yu.
And thank you to our award presenters, Elliot Chung and Lauren Cito.
And to our special guests and performers, Tyler Rain, Catalin Helps, Annalie Huang, Daria Amir Shahi, and Aviva Murski.
Another thank you to our wonderful judges, Mr. Stone, Nicole Byrne, Mr. Berman, Mr. Capolongo, Madame Byrne, Miss Jilks, Miss Casulo, and Mr. Ackerman, as well as to Miss Munch for taking on the role of the iconic Luminary voice once again.
And as always, thank you to Mr. Belcheski for being such a good sport and putting up with our endless emails and pitches.
Are we missing anyone? Other than Caitlin and Tristan's sleep, I think we got everyone. Except for you guys, we didn't forget about you, our marvelous audience. Thank you for watching. It wouldn't be possible without you.
And last but not least, thank you to Caitlin, who has kept the Luminaries alive since 2019. Unfortunately, this will be her last Luminaries as she's headed off to university in the fall. So let's give her a big hand for her generous contributions.
Thank you. It's really bittersweet for me that this is my last Luminary Awards. It's been such a huge part of my high school journey over the past 3 years, and it's crazy to see how much the show has evolved. The Luminary Awards for me started as something that I thought would be cool to be a part of. Maybe I'd pick up some skills here and there.
Obviously, it turned into something I'm really passionate about and has been a real labor of love. The Luminary Awards has taught me how to become a better leader and has inspired me to think more creatively, and I'll always be grateful for what the Luminary Awards has taught me. Now, just to give a few thank yous. First of all, thank you to everyone who submits their work and comes back to watch the show year after year. It means a lot to me, and it's really surreal to see the impact art has on Thornley. And thank you to everyone who's been beside me to put on the shows, from staff to Luminary crew. I know I say this all the time, but I mean it when I say I couldn't have done it without you guys. A shout out to all the grade 12s who have been here since 2019. I hope that you guys are proud of what we've been able to accomplish, and I hope that you guys felt that we went out with a bang this year. A special shout out to Max Pachapsky, who was a massive part of growing the Luminary Awards with me. From our endless calls to our bickering, I really enjoyed working with you, and I'm glad I had you as my co-director. And thank you guys, Tristan and Yael. You guys are amazing VPs, and I'm really excited to see what you guys have to do with the show in the future, and I feel really confident leaving the show in your hands.
Aw, thanks Caitlin for being such a great mentor, and to everyone else, thank you for tuning in to this year's show.
Hope you'll be at the 2022 Luminaries. Stay safe, everyone.
Bye!